So I just wanted to pop in really quickly and give you my tidbit of the week to help encourage you and motivate you throughout the week. All right. So this one may not be, this one may sting a little bit, y'all. This one, I'm just going to be honest. And I know I'm going to get some people to totally disagree with what I'm saying right now, but that's okay. Disagreement is good without disrespect. Okay. So what I'm about to say is great leaders are a product of being great followers. See, in my experience, the people that have been able to properly and effectively lead me and others have been people that have once been great followers. A lot of people don't want to follow. A lot of people don't want to listen. A lot of people really want to be in leadership roles, either in their professional career or out here socially. They want to be leaders, but they haven't put themselves in a position to be a great follower. I always say, and I often remind myself, because I do consider myself to be a leader. A good leader is a good servant of the people. Being in leadership, especially socially, and dealing with people, emotional lives, well-being, physical and mental health, it puts me in a position to serve people. So if I'm not willing to be a servant of people, willing to serve people in love, then I am in the wrong thing, because being a leader is just not for people to look up to you and give you respect. It is a position of being a servant and earning their respect. And let's get to professionally. As far as being a professional leader, I always say they come from being great followers, because in order to be a great follower, you have to possess one skill, and that's being a great listener. Being a good follower, you have to possess the trait of being a great listener. And a lot of people wonder why they don't make it to the next point in their career. It's because they want to skip or they want to leave out some parts of the process. Okay? They want to skip or they want to leave out important parts of the process. I have people that come into work each day and they feel as though they can do the job better. These are the I'm better crew. I can do this job better than my supervisor. My supervisor don't know nothing. Who put them in position? Who gave them the authority? Because they don't know anything. I could do this so much better. I can do this better. They don't want to listen at me. I know this. I know that. See, sometimes we can go into a place where God has put us there so we can grow, but we want to get into a place where we can tell other people what to do, because no matter what, we know everything. We're not humble. We know absolutely everything about everybody's job that should be doing, but you were hired for a position. You were hired to do a position, and you can't even do the position that you're supposed to be doing because you're trying to tell the supervisor what they should be doing. Come on now. I mean, my thing is, sometimes it's a part of having good people skills. Like, you can really take something that the supervisor tell you and take something from it and go and do the job. Every job that you do, you don't have to go back to the supervisor and tell the supervisor, oh, well, you told me to do it this way, but I went ahead and did it this way because it was easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes in order to grow, you got to humble yourself. And I've realized that working in logistics, working where I work now, a lot of people don't want to follow leadership. They don't want to follow it. They want to do exactly what it is that they want to do, or they feel like they know better. And true enough, You may know something more than the supervisor know, but guess what? I respect leadership because I believe that God blesses each one of us. And if they are a leader, I feel like God blessed them to have that position. Whether you feel like it's earned or not, I feel like God granted them that position. And that's the way I look at it. And that's what I'm going to respect you as being a leader. That's a part of being a good follower. I'm going to listen at what it is that you say. It has been so many things in my career that I have known prior to a supervisor or a manager telling me. But do you think I sit up in the meeting and be like, oh, I already know that. I'll do it. I already know how to do that. A lot of times we just talk so much. You know what I'm saying? So they like, well, just let them do it. Let them do it. Let them do it. You know, I have learned that I don't have to speak that loudly for myself. I just get the job done. I just get the job done. Some of us just do a whole lot of talking and cat-cacking and just too much. But the job is not getting done. You know, the job is not getting done. So I am one of those people. I let my actions, I let my work speak for me. I don't have to tell you. If you've already hired me for the position, I think in my mind, you already feel confident that if I don't know it, I'll figure it out. And that is what I lean on. But a lot of people, I see this all the time. They get into a position and instead of doing the position that they was hired to do, they want to tell the supervisors and the managers what it is that they supposed to be doing. No, you want to tell the supervisor and the manager what their job is. All the while, you ain't even doing your job. Like, what is your job? What did they hire you for? You know, and I always feel like this. No manager, no supervisor, no lead, no everything. And one of the key things that I've always leaned on, and one of the reasons I say that I'm successful besides God himself, is the fact that everybody has something that they're strong in. And everybody has something that they're weak in. When I get under a leader, I figure out what their strongest assets are, and I learn from them. And I always report back to them. I learned this from you, and it's awesome, and this is how I applied it. Guess what? The next time they have something, they're going to come right to you, and they're going to show it to you. They're going to come to you because you took something that they gave you, and you used it, and you applied it, right? Guess what? I take the same thing with a weakness. I figure out the area that they're weak in. And guess what? That's the area I work on perfecting. Why? So I can help them. I have now made myself an asset to my supervisor or my manager. Why? Because I respect them enough to listen at the guidance that they are giving me, and I applied it. And number two, I was their strongest link in their weakest area. Great people skills get you promoted. Education, yes. Okay, you got to have an education. But let me tell you something. I've had some great jobs without even having a degree. Why? Great people skills. Being able to give something that you know that the other person need. All right? It's called just good people skills and being humble. And being smart enough to understand the process. Okay? This video has been almost 10 minutes long, y'all, and I appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you apply that. Go into your jobs being humble. Always have a goal in mind. And your goal is not to go into work and give the supervisors and the managers and the leads a hard time. How can you benefit them? How can you make them stronger and yourself? You building your resume at the same time. You're not just making their life miserable. You know what I'm saying? You cutting off your own blessing. I always believe that God promotes and he demotes as he see necessary. So if God allowed them to be in a leadership role, I believe it's because he blessed them to be there. Okay, don't make it hard on your supervisors and your leads and your managers. They don't know everything, and you don't either. All right? Y'all have a really good day. Stella out.